can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Boruto episode 218 preview. Alright guys, this right here is nothing new. I'm going to go over the last couple of seconds of the last episode, basically previewing the next episode of the Boruto anime. But this right here is going to be absolutely insane. I'm pretty sure you guys already know. I mean, the cliffhanger, I didn't expect that. I'm pretty sure no one else really expected that. Even in my spoilers, I actually gave you guys like the full 2 chapters of spoilers, but it turns out that they animated the full first chapter and they animated like 3/4 of the second chapter, something that they rarely ever do. But regardless, I mean, the episode itself is absolutely insane. This episode right here, it's supposed to have a lot more insane things. First things first, this right here is supposed to be the finale of the actual arc. Now that's not necessarily to say that there's not necessarily going to be other episodes in the future. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the case, but in regards to the finalization of a lot of things, first things first, Naruto's health. Is Naruto actually going to die? Because in his last episode, Naruto lost the barrier mode and he still didn't die. Is Kawaki actually going to get the karma seal? We know that in the first episode, Kawaki already has the karma seal, so the popular opinion as of right now is that Isshiki Otsutsuki is actually going to be successful in giving Kawaki the karma seal. We're going to actually get the finalization of those things in this particular episode right here. Sad to say, but regardless, let's get into the actual preview, see exactly what they have in store for us. The arm fell off. This right here is actually insane when it first happened. This right here is essentially symbolizes that Naruto is done for. Now obviously we did see Naruto still be alive. He kind of got knocked unconscious, but when Kawaki's arm fell off for the first time, this right here was absolutely crazy. The emotions at that particular scene, and honestly I feel like in this preview right here, the symbolism of that arm just like falling, it honestly possibly symbolizes that Naruto may actually die in this episode, which is actually crazy. Nice creative move by the Boruto writers right here. You got Isshiki Otsutsuki. Yo, one of the things that I really want to know, what the hell is his eye called? Because in the Boruto manga, we still don't actually know the name. A lot of people have ideas of what it's probably going to be called, but it was never really confirmed. And I really hope we don't leave this next episode with no idea of what Isshiki Otsutsuki's eye is. Because if that's the case, I'm gonna be pissed. Like, we'll literally have to just be saying that eye that Isshiki Otsutsuki has. Nah, we have to have a name, bro. The Dharmagon is something like that. I don't know, something, anything. But let's see what my man is saying. You're just a life that will be snuffed out to become my vessel. Isshiki Otsutsuki is still talking his talk. Alright, so right here, we got Kawaki and Isshiki Otsutsuki. This right here looks really bad. Kawaki says though, a world without Lord Seventh has no worth to me. Essentially why he came out and why he actually did confront Isshiki Otsutsuki. I'm pretty sure this right here isn't a surprise for a lot of you guys out there. As I said, Kawaki has the karma seal in episode 1. So this right here is an all too familiar scene. One of the interesting things about this specific scene right here is the process of Isshiki Otsutsuki giving Kawaki the karma seal. One of the things that we did learn from Amato is that it takes a bit of energy to actually give out a karma seal to Kawaki. So 9 times out of 10, after this ritual is done, Isshiki Otsutsuki is going to be completely dead. But on a completely different note, back in episode 65, we didn't see this process between Momoshiki and Boruto. It was more like a daydream of sorts, where it seemed like Sasuke did actually see that daydream as well. But Momoshiki was completely different. Boruto was completely different. It was like a super chill moment. One of the things that I kind of thought, one of the theories that I have been going around, I actually share this theory as well, is that Momoshiki probably willingly died to give Boruto the karma seal, because obviously, as I said, it takes a bit of energy to actually give someone the karma seal. If Momoshiki truly died from that Rasengan, he wouldn't necessarily be able to leave back a karma seal onto Boruto. This process in the Boruto anime is going to be very interesting, because in the Boruto manga, it wasn't as long, and we do know the Boruto anime to be a little bit more long-winded. So in this particular situation right here, I want to see specifically what Isshiki Otsutsuki does. But regardless, let's kind of continue. I'd rather be dead. Kawaki is going all the way. This right here is something that has been a very, very big part of the Boruto anime as well as the Boruto manga. In the past couple of chapters, even though in the Boruto manga there's kind of a twist, Kawaki in the Boruto manga is saying that he'd rather be dead than have the Hidden Leaf Village destroyed. But in the anime right now, he's basically saying that from the person who actually started Kawaki's love for the Hidden Leaf Village, which is Naruto. Next time on Boruto Naruto Next Generations. Partner. All right, this right here is going to be crazy. One of the things that I definitely do want to point out though, this preview is a lot shorter than it should have been. Like, a lot of other previews are 30 seconds long. This preview right here was about 14 to 15 seconds. Now, I don't necessarily want to make a lot of assumptions or anything like that, especially because I didn't necessarily look at the staff too in depth yet. But the last time there was like a short preview, it was Boruto episode 189, and that episode looked absolutely amazing. People still to this day say that episode may have actually been the best animated episode. They didn't necessarily show us much in regards to animation in this preview, so it might be a situation like that. But honestly, we just have to wait and see. But all in all, honestly, I'm super satisfied with the past 2 episodes. I know a lot of people have been bugging out about Boruto episode 214 and Boruto episode 215. Animation wise, not necessarily looking the best. Specifically, that's when Kashi and Koji fought against Jigen. But I ain't gonna lie, episode 217, episode 218, in my personal opinion, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys share the same opinion as well, completely made up for that. Of course, we'd wish for Kashi and Koji's fight to be animated damn near perfectly, because of course that is the clone of Jiraiya Sensei. But these 2 episodes right here have been absolutely impeccable. Honestly, I think the Boruto franchise in a whole possibly has a case for 3 different fights of the year, specifically the Kawaki versus Gaara fight, the Naruto and Sasuke versus Jigen fight, the Isshiki Otsutsuki versus Naruto and Sasuke fight, and I don't know if you want to include or it's kind of separate the Baara mode Naruto versus Ishiki Otsutsuki fight, you guys can do that as well. That right there, in my personal opinion, is absolutely legendary for the Boruto series. Any anime who does that, any anime, it could be One Piece, it could be My Hero Academia, it could be Black Clover, any animation that does that, it's goated, bro. That year is goated. But let me know what you guys think about Boruto episode 218 in the comment section below. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. I can't wait to see exactly who's going to be behind the staff of this. But it's me, your boy Baara B, and we out.
It's a knife.